You've been told just to work harder and be patient. But that advice, it's exactly what's holding you back. If you're mid-career and still waiting for your big break, this video is your wake-up call. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If this kind of content helps you, please hit that like button and subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it tells the algorithm to show this to more people who need it. Now, if you're new here, I'm Thomas Schmidt. I'm a former senior tech exec, ex-COO and ex-CMO, and now I help professionals and organizations transform how they work. I've reinvented my own career more than once, and what I've learned is that success doesn't come from grinding harder. It comes from thinking smarter. So today, let's talk about the career habits that are wasting your time and what to do instead. Number one, the myth of working harder. Let's start with the biggest myth of all. Hard work equals success. Now, don't get me wrong. Effort matters. But if hard work alone were the answer, you'd already be where you want to be. You wouldn't be watching this video. The truth, hard work without direction is just motion. If you're running at full speed in the wrong direction, you're not making progress. You're just getting tired. And what's worse, many high performers mistake busyness for productivity. You're in back-to-back meetings, you're always available, and you're hitting deadlines. But none of it is really moving your career forward. And this is the trap. You become so good at doing your job that no one wants you to do anything else. And you become indispensable, but also invisible. Number two, the loyalty trap. Let's talk about another habit that holds people back. Loyalty. Now, I know this is going to sound controversial. We're told loyalty is a virtue. Stick with the company, be a team player, pay your dues. But here's the brutal truth. Companies are not loyal to you. I know this very well. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, is replaceable. The second your role becomes redundant, automated, offshore, you're gone. So why are you playing by the outdated rules? Loyalty becomes a trap when it turns into being passive. You don't ask for raises, you don't take calls from recruiters, you convince yourself it's not the right time, and if you've been in the same role, doing the same work for more than 3 to 5 years, with no significant change in responsibility or compensation, well, I'm sorry, but that's not loyalty, that's stagnation. And it's costing you. Number 3, the myth of the perfect time. Okay, this one hits hard. Waiting for the perfect time. There's no perfect time. I've seen so many professionals wait for the right manager, for the right project, for the economy to prove, for their kids to get older, for their partners to support the idea. Meanwhile, the window closes. Here's what people don't realize. Opportunities don't wait around for you to be ready. They show up, they knock once, and if you don't grab them, they move on. And if you're waiting for certainty, you're already behind. The most successful people I know, well, they bet on themselves even before they had proof. That's not recklessness, that's leadership. Number 4, reliance on one skill set. Another silent killer of career momentum is this: over-reliance on what you're already good at. Maybe you're the go-to for operations. Maybe you're the spreadsheet wizard or the person who just gets it done. Well, that's great, but here's the problem. You've stopped growing. You've mastered your zone of competence, but you're also avoiding your zone of growth. You know what really moves your career? Learning to sell, learning to lead, learning to think like an owner, not just an employee. And if you've been coasting on one skill set for more than a few years, that skill is already being commoditized. Upskilling isn't optional anymore. It's the price of relevance. Number 5, playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Now, let's flip the script. Let me ask you this. Are you playing to win or just playing not to lose? Most mid-career professionals are so focused on not making mistakes, they stop taking smart risks. You turn down stretch roles because you don't feel ready. You avoid public speaking because it's uncomfortable. You stay quiet in meetings because, well, you don't want to say the wrong thing. But guess what? Every major opportunity in your career will come at a level of discomfort. If you only do what's safe, well, you're only going to get what's average. Number 6, the isolation problem. Let's talk about something people rarely admit out loud. Professional isolation. You're so busy doing work that you forget to build your own network. You don't reach out to mentors, you don't join communities, you don't raise your hand. But here's what I've learned. Access beats talent. The right introductions can change your life faster than 5 years of excellent work in silence. So if you've been trying to go it alone, It's time to change that. Invest in your relationships. Build your tribe. You don't have to do this solo. Number 7, the real career advantage, strategic self-awareness. And here's the thing that no one talks about. Self-awareness is a career superpower. Not just knowing your strengths, but knowing what environments you thrive in, what energizes and drains you, where your blind spots are, what you actually want, not what your boss or LinkedIn tells you you want. Most people never stop to reflect. They just chase the next sale, the next paycheck, the next checkbox. But clarity is the difference between movement and progress. Number 8, what to do instead? A smarter strategy. All right, you're probably thinking, okay, I get it. Yeah, I see the habits I've fallen into. So now what? Well, here's a smarter play. Audit your time. Are you spending hours in low-value work? Are you over-delivering in areas that don't really get noticed? You're going to need to reposition your value. Don't just do the work. Translate what you do into business impact. Start thinking in headlines. I helped reduce X. I led the team that accomplished Y. You need to raise your visibility and speak up. Share your wins and mentor others. Create content. Build a voice, both internally and externally. And invest in relationships. People move faster in groups. Find your peers and your champion, your sounding board. Choose growth over comfort. Always be learning something that makes you a little nervous. And that's your edge. Here's the bottom line. You're not stuck because you're not good enough. You're stuck because you've just been following a playbook that's outdated. You need to stop waiting and stop hoping hard work will speak for itself. You need to start being strategic and start betting on yourself. If this episode helped you, please hit that like button and share it with a friend. And subscribe for more weekly insights on how to grow, evolve, and show up as your best self. Until next time, take care, be kind to yourself, and keep leaning into what makes you strong. And I'll see you in the next one.